Hey everybody, Jerome Maldonado. So this is video number 21 of documenting the process of buying land, building houses. So we're picking out all of the trim out items for our tile, our bathrooms, our flooring, for the main house, the entryways, our backsplashes, our shower pans, our shower surrounds, everything that has to do with floor coloring, wall tiles, we're gonna be doing right now. So I'm here at Floor Decor, where we do a lot of our business, and we do some stuff down at Home Depot and some other places. But here at Floor Decor today, come on inside and let me show and explain to you guys how we pick out our trending trim out items. Come in inside and join us. We need to pick a tile that's gonna complement. You know, has a good price on it though. Most of these are over 15 bucks, $8.99. Big grout lines though, so I don't know if it's worth the money on that one right now. Sometimes you're better off. Like, people try to save money, but I'll tell you guys, sometimes it's better just to spend an extra $200 and get what you really need than try to cut corners, save $200, and then it just looks ugly and then you regret it. And then if you regret it, it's gonna be one of the first things that people buying your home are going to notice. Anytime that I knew better and I tried to save $1 and I go in and I compromise what I really want to do based on a few dollars, I'd say 100% of the time I've regretted it in the past. So I've learned over the course of time that if I notice something, I'm not really 100% sold on it, I just won't even partake in buying it. I have to be 100% sold on it. See, this one's a little more neutral. We got some browns. See, some of this that's cool. Is like, see, this is a little more neutral. It has all the dark hues that are popping, but we can get away with going with like browns on our walls because of some of the browns inside here. We can go with some of the softer grays, or we can have the darker charcoals. We have a lot of versatility with this. The other one that we were looking at, we don't have that. So sometimes it's worth being able to spend a little bit more for something like this. And look at the grout lines. They're a lot tighter. They look a lot more crisp. So this one I lean more towards for our shower pan itself, you know, just because of the colors itself. I like the brown hues in here. It gives me some options to be able to do. Right now, guys, ladies and gentlemen, one of the big things is the supply chain issues are still in full effect. And so one of the things that we've found at the flooring places is there's a ton of inventory. So this is my second time down here. First time down here, we picked really quick. My wife and I literally ran in. I can usually see things that stick out to me really fast and just make quick decisions based on other homes that we've done. This process gets substantially easier the more homes that you actually build. But because of some of the selections that we had originally thought were going to be available based on what was on the shelves, we can't get them for 2 months, 6 weeks. Just too long for the process of where we're at. Flooring is never one of those things that we pre-order substantially in advance because of the mass inventory. So although we couldn't get our first pick, there's tons of cool stuff in here, and we're gonna pick some other stuff that's cool. It just takes me a little bit longer, unfortunately, but we'll get it done today. Yeah, that's backsplashes, shower pans. So I think I'm gonna do the other ones, but see, like, this stuff is real popular right now. I just can't get my head wrapped around that stuff. I like this type of stuff. It's modern, but it's still so I like this stuff because it's still modern, but it's rustic, and so you still get that rustic feel. And here in the Southwest, now let me tell you, if you guys are in Florida, you guys are coastal markets, California, down south, you're gonna want to do some of the more trending modern stuff that's more of the whites, some of the rippled tiles that are real popular that we'll show you guys. And there's one right back here. And then if you guys are in the Southwest, California, Costa Mesa, San Diego, you guys are up by the Bay Area, the Spanish look, that Spanish look, although it has trended out a little bit, is always going to be popular in those markets. New Mexico, Colorado, Arizona, you're always going to be in Texas. You're always going to be trending in some of these Southwest rustic colors and stuff, but you have to use the more modern ones that are available. So like this type of stuff is really nice. This type, I like this. This stuff I really like as well. Like this stuff right here is real nice. For a really modern look, like if you want really modern, this is really nice right here. This is that one I was looking for earlier. I did this on a house about 5 years ago, and we couldn't sell it. It didn't sell as quick as our other homes just because that black look is just something that doesn't really trend with furniture in the Southwest as much. But for some of you guys in hot markets, you know, that real solid contemporary stuff works. That stuff will sell for you. But as you can see, it looks attractive on the backdrops. It looks attractive on the backdrops. How crazy this porcelain is. Big old sheets of porcelain tile. Look like marble. This is a potential for the bathroom floors. This is what we're using for the towers outside. It's all real travertine. Isn't it? Yeah, this is all real travertine. This will be going on all the exterior towers outside. It holds up good to the weather. And it also, we're going to use this on the fireplaces, the fireplace inside the house as well. So a lot of neutral colors, but it still has those grays and stuff. So for what we do, some of those natural browns and all that stuff will look really attractive. And then those grays and stuff will draw out of the lighter tones on the cabinet countertops and so forth. Okay, that's all too rustic. That was 10 years ago. All this shit was 10 years ago. Look at this stuff here. Okay, so I'll show you the flooring tile that we got. I've used this before, and this looked really attractive in the bathrooms. I may land up going with something like this again because I'm having a tough time finding something that's in stock, and this one will probably be in stock. You're looking for neutral, so you want something really attractive and unique, but you also want something that's neutral that goes with a lot of diversity. So when you're building spec home as opposed to a build to suit, you want something that if you look at it, it's not so far out in left field that only 20% of the buyers or 40% of the buyers go, wow, that's attractive. You want as close to 100% of the buyers to walk in and go, wow, this is really attractive. So in doing so, you want something that doesn't go way out in left field, but you want something that's different, gives you a little bit of variety versus the contrary. So this was our first choice for our showers. This one is out of stock and extremely expensive, but it's not. We've used this multiple times in the past. It's a beautiful tile. It's just not available right now, and it's also went up in price. So we're a little disappointed we couldn't use that for the showers, but we're gonna get something else that's really attractive to help us with offsetting that. There was one that I used, I can't find it here, that I'm looking for today. This is the one I was gonna use for the floors in the bathroom here. This stuff here. That old San Juan Blanco. I wonder how this would look. Let me see here. Let's see. Might be able to bring this in from Phoenix. Let's look at what this looks like with a couple different floors. It's pretty rustic. That might be even too much. It's nice, I liked it. I'll share with you guys the flooring tile that we're going to use on this build. Real wood, hardwood floors are still trending extremely aggressively. And so one of the big things is being able to model after all that trending material. One thing that we did is we won't put in real wood because it costs too much money, and our return on investment resale wise doesn't make a difference if we do porcelain, ceramic tile, or real wood. So what we do is we come in, and this one is the one we're using. We've already purchased this. This is our main floor throughout the entire house. So it has a lot of the grays in it, but it has a nice grain to it, and the grout lines are really thin, so it looks really attractive. So this is our main tile throughout the entire house. Now, one thing we did for the entryway is this the exact same tile, different color. When you come in the front door, what we're gonna do is a herringbone with this to offset it. So it's still gonna be wood plank, but it's gonna be in a herringbone style. And we're gonna do this right at the front entryway, just slightly darker. It has a lot of the same lighter hues, mixed in with some darker hues. He'll make it pop when you walk through the front door instead of doing something. We used to do medallions and big big decor items right at the front entry to make them pop. Those have trended out with the Tuscan style that was really popular a decade ago. And so we do a little bit more of a modern style, but still give a little pizzazz to the entryway. That'll look really attractive. This is what, yeah, this will go in the walls of the shower.
Okay.
Like this will be the wall tile. This is the floor. Okay. Stuff's a lot more expensive though. Even if I could do something like this with those other floors, you do a shower with something like this, that stuff, it looks nice. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the showers yet. I'll do these floors though. I'm gonna do these for the shower floors, and then I'm gonna do the rest of that. And then I'm gonna do the rest of that tile. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got all of our floor tiling selected. We're gonna end up doing all porcelain wood plank floors throughout with a 1/16 inch grout line throughout the entire house. It's gonna look really sleek, really nice. We're gonna use a pewter grout in there so it's almost seamless, where you don't even see the grout lines because it's almost the exact same color as the wood plank floors. And then we're gonna go in with something more rustic like this on the floors of the showers, inside the bathroom shower floors. And we're also gonna do the entryways the way we explained. Now, our shower walls are the only item that we still don't know what we're gonna do, and we're still working on. So we have a few options. We're gonna get the floor tile down, and then we're gonna pick up some samples, take them down to the house, and we're gonna lay them inside and see exactly what they look like before we commit to the wall tiles. But we got our shower pans. It's gonna have to go with these charcoal gray ones because I like it. I love the way it looks. I like that we have some options. The reason we're gonna go with this is, like I mentioned before, we got all of the trending grays and whites and stuff in here, but we have just enough of the brown hues in here that if we go with something that's a little bit more monotoned with a lot of the browns and native earthy tones, we can still get away with it with this tile. So we have options, but this is attractive. So with everything that we're doing, options are very important. Don't be so rushed to pick out everything all at one time and feel obligated to commit to something without knowing exactly that what you're going to utilize is going to work. So understand, ladies and gentlemen, that these trim out items are going to be in this house forever. And so what you do right here is what's going to sell your home. Look, you want more content just like this, better understanding of how we do what we do with the selections, the trending topics, the trending materials, and building trim outs that are trending nationwide. Click below, pound and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content just like this, so we can bring it to you and you get notified every single time we're doing something just like this, where we're bringing you guys information on how to buy land, build houses, how to invest in commercial real estate, and how to go out and generate capital. It's all about money, ladies and gentlemen. It's about generating profits. It's about your bottom line. It's about returns.